We see a new sister here, Sheikh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام الحجة روحي وأرواح العالمين للتراب مقدم الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته إن شاء الله
Alaikum salam, Sheikh.
So we do have Sister Homa Zedi. She's from my other class, but she had to take some time off. So as it's appropriate for her and her timing as well. So she's from America, and inshallah she'll be joining these classes as much as she can, inshallah. Now, today I intend to start book 3. The reason why it's because we missed quite a few classes, and I think it's appropriate that we start book 3, and we've done the final lesson as well. We did a lot of revision. We've revised the book twice. So inshallah, some of the concepts in book 1, they will be repeated again in book 2 as well. So it's nothing as if we were completely going to be alienated with the concept of book 2. So Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. So first of all, the first lesson may take me about 3 lessons to teach, because there's a few concepts which I would like to focus on so that I'm able to develop your understanding and your comprehension for the Quran itself. So inshallah, my intention, as I mentioned before, with this class is that I'm going to amalgamate this with verb conjugation and grammar and the book. So there'll be 3 subjects which I'll be teaching collectively together, so that I'm able to, at the end, hopefully, of at least, inshallah, my target is that at the end of book 4, everyone has covered all of verb conjugation and has covered all of grammar. So at the end of book 4, beginning of book 5, I'll be then starting Arabic text reading. So I'm just going to give you an idea. So this is lesson 1. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Kayfa haluk ya ustad. So some of you had a look. Now I'm going to just show you book 4 as a comparison, that what my target is. So give me 1 second. Let me just bring the book on the screen. So you see this book itself now. This is book 4, and in book 4, what they have done. So this is book 4, lesson 1. Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Masmuki ya akhi. Ismi Abdullah. That's quite straightforward for you. However, in this book, they have included concepts of book 3 in book 4. Like, for example, huwa ahsanu mudarrisin fi kulliyati. So this is a concept. Ahsanu means the best teacher in the college. So ahsanu is a lesson which is in book 3. So book 3, lesson 3 as well, which talks about the superlative noun. And then it's also got the different types of verbs in this lesson. Fayadrusna, as they all female studies. So it becomes a bit more technical. And then ikhwati yaskununa fi mahaji al-jami'a. And then it has faskun ma'a qaribin. فأسكن مع قريب لي. And then at this stage, I'm hoping, inshallah, I can start the other subjects which I want to do, because you are doing a mixture of everything as well. So you can see Madi, Mudari, and then the infinitive. So this is book 4, and inshallah, at this level, as long as I'm able to do the additional lessons within book 3, I'll be able within 4. So like here, mata yamutu, that's a weak letter verb. So a weak letter verb. So mim alif ta, that is the 3-letter verb. Yamutu is having a wow. So this is a weak letter verb. Weak letters are vowels. So alif, waw, ya are the weak letters. So inshallah that it contains that. And then mata takra'na durusa. So inshallah at this level I'll be able to, because book 1 and 2, it was trying to introduce you the concepts. Alhamdulillah, I think everyone knows them quite well. And book 3 and 4 is just going to reinforce everything. And from 4, even if you don't want to study 5, I'm happy with that. I can just focus on Quran reading and Quranic texts, akhlaq books, ulumul Quran books. I can work from that as long as I have covered all the verb conjugation and all of grammar. Any questions from anyone?
No, inshallah, let's see how we can work with grammar as well as Quran, as well as this book, right? At the moment,
it's fine. You've been doing it with me pretty much in book 1 and 2 as well, to some extent. So those who have attended Mafai, the Arabic through the Quran classes on Sundays, it will be a mixture of that in book 3 and 4 for yourselves, so that I can prepare yourselves, inshallah. Because I know time is of the essence. No one can continue for a long period of time. So that's the reason why, inshallah, I will try to do it as fast track as possible.
okay, inshallah.
So can I request, how many of us are here? Okay, would it be possible to ask Sister Roshan Jafar to read the points to remember?
Sure. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Just give me 1 second, Sister Roshan. Let me mention 1 point before we start. Now, do you remember that I spoke about in book 2 and book 1 about subject and predicate? Does anyone remember that? That every sentence which starts with a noun, it has 2 parts to it. It has a subject and predicate. In Arabic, we call it mubtada and khabar. Do you remember?
Yes.
Now, this is an example. Al-kitabu sahlun. So al-kitabu sahlun, the book is easy. And if you look at the literal words itself, al-kitab means the book, sahlun means easy. Now, in the English translation, you have 4 words in the translation. The book is easy. So in the Arabic language, the word is doesn't exist. So can anyone see is in the Arabic text? No, it doesn't exist. Now the question is to any of the students, how do we know that al-kitabu sahlun, it has the relationship of is? Because in English, if we say the book easy, it's an incomplete sentence. It does not make any sense. By inserting the word is between the 2 words, it creates a relationship and an attachment for it to convey a meaning. Now, the question I want to ask the students is that what is that harakat which creates that relationship between the book and easy itself? Does anyone know?
The sentence itself, the word, the book, and then sahlun itself instilled as is easy.
You're close to it. You're very close. You're
it's
very
like
close.
noun, the noun and the predicate. So the noun is the book, and then the predicate describing the sentence is easy.
Yeah, but the question, you're close to the answer, but what makes a noun a predicate? That's the question. What makes...
Is it in the definite?
Who said the answer? Dhamma tanween?
I did. Dhamma tanween, yes.
Yes, absolutely right. So on the al-kitabu, so let me explain this. Now, every word in the Arabic language, every noun in particular, it has 3 states. What are the 3 states of a noun?
Nominative.
So one at a time. So the first state of a noun is what?
Marfu.
What does marfu mean? It means a noun when it receives a dhamma, tanween, or a dhamma. Correct?
Right.
What's the second state?
Mansub.
What does mansub mean?
Kasra or kasra tanween?
No.
I mean,
mansub-
sorry, fatah or fatah tanween?
Yeah, that's right. Fatha or fatha tanween is al-mansub. And what's the third state?
Majroor, kasra or kasra tanween?
Correct. Kasra or kasra tanween al-majroor. Now, over here now, this is a ruling now. Al-kitabu, now the word al-kitabu, because, number one, because it has alif lam, it will not get a dhamma tanween. So you cannot say al-kitabun. It would only come with one dhamma or whatever its harakat should be. Now, al-kitabu, because it's coming in the beginning of the sentence, and because it's starting the sentence, for this reason, al-kitabu is receiving the dhamma. So if it was without alif lam, it would be kitabun. And why is it getting a dhamma tanween? Because it's starting a sentence. So there's a ruling in the Arabic language, any word meaning a noun, which starts a sentence, if it comes with alif lam, it will get a dhamma. And if it's without alif lam, it would get a dhamma tanween. So that will make it, if it's with alif lam, it will then become the subject, the mubtada. Now, sahlun, how does that get is the dhamma tanween? If I said al-kitabu is getting the dhamma tanween because it's starting the sentence, how about sahlun? Sahlun is not starting the sentence. So how is it getting the dhamma tanween?
Because it's indefinite and it's the khabar.
So the tanween is given because it's indefinite, correct? And the tanween is being given because it's coming, because every mubtada requires a khabar. So because of the relationship between the mubtada and the khabar, that's giving it the dhamma tanween. Because it's coming after the subject, and every subject requires a khabar, that's giving the dhamma tanween to al-sahlun. So al-kitabu is giving the dhamma tanween to sahlun itself. So that creates that relationship of is between the two. The book is easy. So in other words, the subject and predicate are always in the nominative case, meaning that the khabar will, the mubtada will come with dhamma tanween or a dhamma, and the khabar always is indefinite as well. So remember this point. If it's a single word, meaning one word, and it's coming as the khabar for a subject, it always comes in the nominative case with a dhamma tanween. It will not come with alif lam. If I say al-kitabu as-sahlu, what will be the translation then? So al-kitabu as-sahlu, as-sahlu then becomes an adjective. Do you understand? If I add alif lam to as-sahlu, it becomes an adjective for the book.
Right.
So
easy book.
So the easy?
Book.
Exactly, the easy book. And it becomes an incomplete sentence. So then I will need to bring a khabar again. So then I could say, al-kitabu as-sahlu jamilun. If I say jamilun, then the easy book is beautiful. Then jamilun will then become the khabar, the predicate for al-kitabu as-sahlu. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Now, in this lesson, we are going to learn about inna. Now, inna is a particle which enters a nominal sentence which contains subject and predicate, mubtada and khabar. The only thing is that when inna comes, it changes the harakat of the words. As I said, normally mubtada and khabar is marfu, al-kitabu sahlun. However, when inna is coming before a nominal sentence, it changes its harakat. So for example, let me show you here. Al-kitabu sahlun, when inna comes in the beginning, it changes the mubtada, al-kitabu, To what, sister?
It makes it mansub. It becomes a fatah.
Correct. And sahlun remains sahlun with a dhamma tanween.
Right.
So inna al-kitaba sahlun. Surely, indeed, the book is
Easy.
easy. Is this clear for everyone? So first of all, al-kitabu sahlun is the original position of a subject and predicate. When inna comes, it changes its harakat. So al-kitaba, when inna is inserted in the beginning, no longer remains subject. It's called now ism. It will not be mubtada anymore. It will be called the ism of inna, and sahlun will become the khabar of inna. So inna takes control of the whole sentence construction when it comes at the beginning of the sentence. Does that make sense to everyone?
Yes. Alhamdulillah.
Right. Now who was going to read the text? I think it was Sister Roshan. Go ahead, Sister Roshan.
Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Sorry, so coming back to that, Sheikh, so the kitab is still the subject, except that because of the inna, the harakat has changed to fatha.
Yeah, it's not called subject anymore. It's called the ism of inna now.
Ism of inna, okay.
Yeah, that's right. So it changes because it's no longer mubtada khabar, because inna has come and changed the harakat. So inna is the one who is responsible of changing of the harakat. For this reason, everything is related back to inna, for it is governing or controlling the harakat of the sentence.
Okay,
Go ahead.
sure. Thank you. To read the points to remember. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this lesson, we learned the following. Number one, inna in Arabic, there are two types of sentences. A, the nominal sentence, al-jumlatul al-ismiyya, where in the first word is the noun, for example, al-kitabu sahlun, the book is easy. The noun which commences the nominal sentence is called the mubtada, al-mubtada, while the second part is called the khabar, al-khabar. B, the verbal sentence al-jumlatul fi'liya, where in the first word is a verb. Example, kharaja Bilalun, Bilal went out. The particle inna is used at the beginning of a nominal sentence. For example, innal kitaba, or rather al-kitabu sahlun, changes to innal kitaba sahlun. Note that the noun after inna is mansub, that is, it has a fatha ending. After the introduction of inna, the mubtada is no longer called mubtada, but is instead called ismu inna. And the khabar is called khabaru inna. Inna signifies emphasis. It can be translated as indeed, surely, no doubt, and verily. Note the following. If the mubtada has one dhamma, it changes to one fatha after inna. For example, al-mudarrisu jadidun changes to innal mudarrasa jadidun. Innal mudarrasa jadidun. Aminatu.
I think it's Mudarrisa, right, Roshan bhai?
Sorry.
Is it Mudarrisa, isn't it?
Mudarrisa, yes. Innal mudarrisa jadidun. Aminatu talibatun changes to inna aminata talibatun. Correct? If the mubtada has two dhammas, they change to two fatha. For example, Hamidun maridun changes to inna hamidan maridun. Okay, I think so. It still takes a tanween.
Yeah, it is still tasted, but it gets either tanween or a fatha depending upon what type of sentence construction it is.
Okay.
Okay, is this clear for everyone now?
I think so.
Okay, I will do examples from the Quran. I've sent something. I'm just sending and to everyone ayat of the Quran where inna is coming, just to make yourself familiar.
Sheikh,
Yep.
sorry, can I interrupt? Just
go
a
ahead.
little quick. Bismillahirrahman. Okay, so here we have inna al-mudarrisa jadidan, like from al-mudarrisu jadidun, right?
Yep.
So it becomes a fatha, an accusative.
Yep.
Now Amina is staying as an accusative.
Yep. Without a fatha, it's going to fatha instead of fatha tanween. Why? Because it's a diptone. Because
it's a diptone. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because below we have Hamidan.
That's right.
So because Amina, all female names are diptotes, so that's why it's not having a tanween. Okay,
Correct.
thank you
Correct.
so much.
Brilliant. Okay. Now where is it gone? Where am I? I'm going to ask next. Aghai Hassan Ali. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you all?
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Bismillah. Can you read this? If the mubtada is a pronoun, it changes to its corresponding mansub form.
Okay.
You make it bigger?
Yeah.
Is this big enough? Oh, sorry.
It's good.
Is this good?
Yes, Alhamdulillah.
Bismillah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The mubtada is a pronoun. It changes to its corresponding
Mansub.
mansub
Form.
Okay. Example. Innaka ghaniyun.
So
it was anta ghaniyun.
Yep.
And it becomes innaka. So you are
surely you are rich.
Yeah, you are rich.
Yep. So it's like Surah Kawthar, as you mentioned, like inna a'twaynaka. So originally it should be. Let me go to the surah, make it easier for everyone to see it visually. So with yourselves, I'm gonna. Where is it? Surah. So if you look over here now, inna a'twaynaka al-kawthar. So what's happening here? So inna, and it has an alif as well. So it's inna na. Originally, it was a pronoun by itself. Nahnu a'taynaka al-kawthar. Surely we gave you al-kawthar. Nahnu. But nahnu is changed from being a detached pronoun and it becomes na. Inna a'taynaka al-kawthar. And then if you look at this one here, inna is coming shani'aka. So shani'aka. So the hamza is coming with a fatha because of inna. So inna shani'aka is the ism of inna, and huwa al-abtaru is the khabar. Right. But is this example of inna clear?
So Sheikh, can I ask you please?
Yeah.
So the first inna has got the first one, inna atayna, has got the word inna in it.
Yes, so it's what's happening. It's inna and na, noon alif na. So what we have done, this alif here, so the noon has been dropped and it became inna. So it's in na and na by itself. So the inna na became inna.
Okay. But the second one is just inna.
There's inna, exactly. Oh. There's no pronoun at all in the second one.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So when we go back to the lesson, and it says, if the mubtada is a pronoun, it changes to its corresponding mansub form. So the mansub form for anta is ka. So that is the pronoun which we normally used with a inna itself. So innaka ghaniyun. So anta changes to a ka and it's attached to inna, becomes innaka. And look at this here. Nahnu a'tainaka originally was innana, and the abbreviation becomes inna, which means surely we. As the example in Surah Kawthar, inna a'taina. Bismillah. From the mansub forms.
So, should I just read the English part?
Yeah, note that the pronouns of the first.
So it is from innana, it comes to inna. And from innani, it becomes inni.
Yeah, just start from here. Note that pronouns of the first person, singular.
This is also a particle like inna. It is called one of the sisters of inna.
Yep.
Grammatically, it acts like inna.
Mm-hmm.
It signifies hope or fear. Example, make it on that side. Okay. Al-jawu jamilun. The weather is fine.
Mm-hmm.
La'alla al-jawwa jamilun. I hope the weather is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Al-mudarrisu maridun. The teacher is sick. La'alla al-mudarrisa marizun. I am afraid the teacher is sick.
So you see, al-mudarrisu maridun, the teacher is sick. So al-mudarrisu and al-jawu is receiving a dhamma harakat, marfu. But when la'alla comes, it's like inna, it changes the mubtada to mansub. So it becomes la'alla al-mudarrisa, la'alla al-jawwa. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Right. Then in this lesson,
we have examples of I hope only. Dhu. This word means having or possessing. Example, dhu mali, possessing wealth. Example, wealthy. Dhu khuluqin, possessing manners. Example, well-mannered. Okay. Dhu ilmun, possessing knowledge. Learned or learned. Okay. It is also mudaf, and the following word is mudaf ilahi, and therefore it is majrur.
correct.
The feminine of dhatu is dhu.
No, the feminine of dhu is dhatu.
Okay. The feminine of zu is zatu. Example, Bilalun zu ilmin wa ukhtuhu zatun khuluqin. Bilal is learned and his sister is well-mannered.
Correct.
The plural of zu is zawu,
Correct.
and that of zatu is dhawatu.
Correct.
Example, هؤلاء طلاب ذو خلق. هذا طلاب ذو خلق. Okay. هؤلاء طالبات ذوات خلق. هذه طالبات ذات خلق. So what is the difference here?
Okay, so هذا الطالب ذو خلق in this singular. This student possesses good etiquettes, well-mannered. And هؤلاء means these students, plural. So هؤلاء الطلاب ذو خلق. These students are well mannered. So ذو is plural because الطلاب is plural. And over here, هذه الطالبة ذات خلق is one female student. This female student is well mannered. And then plural of الطالبة is الطالبات, and هؤلاء means these. هؤلاء الطالبات ذوات خلق. These female students are well mannered. Is that clear now, Agha?
Yes, sir.
So though comes in the meaning of sahib. Sahib, swad, alif, ha, ba, which means possess. Sahib. Right. So
Sorry, I didn't understand that. Sahib say, Sheikh?
Yeah, sahib. Yeah, sahib means possessor or owner.
Okay, okay.
So though comes in that meaning.
So
Of
Sheikh,
course.
here there is no mansub, there's no change here. Is there like inna
No.
and yeah?
No. This is a different. This is one of the other concepts which we're learning. It's about though. Though is a different word from la'alla and inna. Good question. Though is a separate category of word which comes always as mudaf ilay, and the ruling of though. Though is in its is in the nominative case. It also has mansub and majrur states as well. I'm not going to teach you today, but I'll tell you the different way though comes. Sometimes though comes as a tha, and sometimes it comes the.
Mhm.
So in the Quran, there's also tha and the.
Mhm. That is sudur, I think. Innahum bidat is sudur or something, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So inshallah, dhatu,
Mhm.
dhatu and dharatu is like a normal noun. It comes dhatu, dhata, and dhati. But dhu comes dha and the as well, which I'll give you examples inshallah as well shortly.
Okay. Thank
Right. Now, can I request next Sister Shabnam?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Bismillah. Number 4. It means or, but only in an interrogative sentence. Example.
Atabibun.
Atabibun anta am muhandisun. Are you a doctor or an engineer? It's a question.
Correct.
Amin Firenze huwa am min Almania. Is he from France or Germany? Abilalan ra'aita am Hamidan. Did you see Bilal or Hamid? Note that the particle a precedes one of the two things about which the question is asked, while precedes the other. Oh, so the first part will be with and then when it comes in the middle, it's Okay.
Correct.
So it is wrong to say anta mudarrisun am talibun. Dhahabta ila Makkah am Judah. I don't. Okay. So the correct way of it is mudarrisun anta am talibun. Ila Makkah dhahabta am ila Judah. So instead of putting
Anta in the beginning, dhahabta.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, so
Yeah.
anta or dhahabta, the verb has to just before itself. So anta mudarrisun, you will ask mudarrisun anta. So anta comes after it, before or if it's a verb, it will come before Dhahabta ila Makkah will become ila Makkata dhahabta am ila Judah. So this is the correct way.
Oh, okay. Got it. In a non-interrogative sentence, aw is used for or. Example, خذ هذا أو ذاك. Take this or that. رأيت ثلاثة أو أربعة. I saw 3 or 4. خرج بلال أو حامد. Bilal or Hamid went out. Number 5. Mia, 100, alfun, miyatun, 100, alfun, 1,000.
Right.
Note that miyatun, the alif is not pronounced. It is pronounced as mia. So do I still say with a tanween at the end, miyatun or mia? It's a
Mi'a.
tamarbut.
So if it's 100, then it's with a mi'atun, or if you're gonna stop, then mi'a. If you're gonna continue, then mi'atun. So if it's gonna come in with a noun afterwards, then it'll be mudaf. So mi'atu kitabin, alfu riyalin.
Okay, I got it. Okay, thank you. In certain Arab countries, it is also written without the alif. After these two numbers, the madud is singular, majrur. Example, miyatu kitabin, 100 books, alfu riyalin, 1,000 riyals. So here the tanween, because it's mudaf. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's the idafa rule.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
هذا التلفاز sorry, am I right? هذا التلفاز بألف ريال. Here, alfi is majrur because of the preposition be.
Correct.
Miyatun and alfun have the same form with the feminine madud. Also example, alfu muslimatin wa miyatu taliba.
1,000 female students and 100 female students. So 100 Muslims, female Muslims, and so 1,000 female Muslims and 100 female students.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. And then finally, I'm going to ask Sister Tahira to do this, and then Sister Huma will ask her to do the lesson.
Can I ask you a question,
Yep.
Sheikh? The word tilfazu, I forget the meaning.
Television.
Oh, television.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So the word ghalin, so ghalin itself, it was ghaliyun. So if you look over here, ghaliyun is the original word, but when it comes on the pattern of ghalin, the ya is dropped. So continue. So ghaliyun is the original word, and the ya has been dropped. And when the ya is dropped, to signify the ya is dropped, on the lam you put a kasra tanween, ghalin. So the ghalin indicates the ya is been dropped. Originally it was ghaliyun.
Okay.
Continue now. Ghalin.
Ghalin. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ghalin, expensive. Hada kitabu ghalin. This book is expensive. Here, ghalin is not majrur, it is marfu. Its original form is ghaliyun. The letter ya, along with its dhamma, have been omitted, and the noon of tanween has been transferred to the preceding letter. Ghaliyun becomes ghalin. Here are some more words of this type. Muhamin, a lawyer, for muhamiyun. Example, ana muhamin, I am a lawyer. Qadiyun, for qadin, a judge, for qadiyun.
Correct.
You should read it the other way. Example, abi qadin, my father is a judge. Wadiyun, for a wali, wadin. Example, hada wadin, this is a valley. You will later learn more about the class of nouns, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So Sheikh, this ya is removed.
Yes. So this is a ruling. Whenever there is a ya or a waw in the third letter at the end, ghaliyun, the ya is dropped. It's a generic ruling. There's many, like the word in the Quran. I'll give you the word da'ayad'u. The word da'ayad'u. Let me show you. Ta'ayadu means to call. Let me see if I find it.
So Zakiyun will become Zaki. And
Zakir.
Ghabi, okay.
Yeah.
And Ghabiyun as Ghabi
Ghabin, yeah.
in the, okay.
I'll show you some
So
other
then,
examples.
so then if we add the ye in the sentence, then it becomes like my intelligence.
No,
Is
no,
that how it-
no. If you have ghabiyun, so be al. If you want to add a ya at the end, so be al ghabiyu. So alif lam has to be added. If you want to say al ghabiyu, so dhakiyun is, it has to be on the pattern of fa'ilun. So if you see these words, qadin, wadin is on the pattern of fa'ilun. It has to be on that pattern for the ya to be dropped. So dhakiyun
Okay,
itself,
that makes sense.
yeah. So dhakiyun and ghabiyun is not on the pattern of fa'ilun. Qadin, wadin is on that pattern of fa'ilun. So muhamiyun is on the, again, it's another active participle noun. So that's a reason why it's muhamin. I will teach you this later when we do the actual additional letter nouns itself, verbs. So that'll tell you how this is from the same category of qadin and so forth.
So Sheikh, this ya is removed when you make a sentence. Otherwise, the word itself has a ya. Is that what you're saying?
No.
No.
So this is removed whenever you make this noun itself. So qadin, radin, and so forth. Whenever you make this noun and it does not have alif lam, the ya is removed.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
But if there's alif lam added, then the ya remains behind.
Okay.
So alif lam is added, then it comes back.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Continue. Intelligent.
Zakiyun, intelligent.
Mhm.
Ghabiyun, stupid.
Yep.
Khulukun, manners.
Mhm.
Mutazawwijun, married.
Yep.
Azabun, unmarried. Yahudiyun, a Jew.
Yep.
Yahudun, Jews.
Correct.
Mu'jamun, dictionary. Mi'atun, 100. Alfun, 1,000. Rubiyatun, rupee. Safhatun, page. Najihun, one who has passed the exam. Kummun, sleeve. Dularun, dollar.
Excellent. Brilliant. Thank you.
So Sheikh, how would you do the plural of rupee and dollar?
Rupiyat and dular. So dular, it means dollars. Dularat.
Dularat. Okay.
Yeah. We'll do this in a minute. Okay, let's start the lesson now.
Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Sister Huma, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, alaikum salam. So I want you to become Hashim and I will become Mudarris.
Bismillah ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Mudarris. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Kaifa haluka ya ustad? La'allaka bakhairun. How are you, teacher? I hope you are fine. Are you
Correct.
well?
Now here, la'allaka bikhairin. Sister Shabnam. Now, can you explain to me, Sister Shabnam?
Yes.
It says la'allaka bikhairin. So originally, if la'alla wasn't there, how would you say the sentence? So la'allaka bikhairin, originally it was you are well. How would you say that?
Anta bikhair.
Exactly. Anta
Bikhair.
bikhairin. That's right. Anta bikhairin was the original sentence. But if you want to change it, I hope you are well, the anta changes to ka and becomes la'allaka.
Yes,
Bakhairun.
become okay. Yeah.
Brilliant. Sister Huma, continue. As a Mudarris, because that's my turn. Alhamdulillah, I am well. All praise be to Allah. وَكَيْفَ حَالُكَ أَنْتَ يَا Hisham? And how are you, O Hasham? أنا أحبك كثيرا يا هاشم. I like you a lot, O Hashim. إنك طالب ذكي. Surely you are an intelligent student. ومجتهد وذو خلق. A hardworking and well-mannered. أمن باكستان أنت أم من الهند يا هشام? Are you from Pakistan or are you from India, O Hisham? So here, before we continue, so anta talibun zakiyun, to emphasize it, I add inna, so it becomes innaka talibun zakiyun. So talibun is the khabar of inna, zakiyun is an adjective for talibun. What type of student? Sometimes you have a student which is a fool, sometimes you have a student which is a stupid student, sometimes you have a student who is a lazy student. But here, zakiyun is coming, and then we have mujtahidun, another adjective for him. Dhu khuluqin is another adjective for the student. So you have 1, 2, 3 adjectives for the student itself. And Pakistan is a dipto. So normally after min, it should be min Pakistanin. Like, because alif Hind has alif lam, is min al Hindi. But the word Pakistan is a dipto, and a dipto, when it's in a genitive case, it doesn't get a kasra, it gets a fatha. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Sister Huma, continue.
Inni min al-Hind. Surely I'm from India.
So inni, what, Sister Tahira? So inni, surely I am from India. So if I want to, I am from India without inni, how would I say that?
أنا
أنا من الإنديا.
Ana min al-Hindi.
Sorry, أنا من الهندي.
Correct. المدرس. وزميلك الذي خرج معك الآن من الفصل أهو أيضا من الهند? So وزميلك. Agha Hasnali, can you translate the sentence?
وزميلك الذي خرج معك الآن من الفصل أهو أيضا من الهندي هو أيضا من الهندي.
Correct. So Zamiluka means your colleague, and your colleague?
And your colleague has come from
No.
current.
Alladhi means that or who exited.
So he exited. Just now he exited from the classroom.
Yep. Ahua, is he?
Is he from India?
Yeah. Ava means also. Is he also from India?
Okay. Is he also from India?
Yeah. So the word ma'aka, you need to remember as well. And your colleague which exited with you. Ma'aka means with you.
With you, yes. Sorry, yes.
The ma'aka. So, Jazakallah. Thank you. Sister Huma, Hashim.
La innahu min al-Pakistan. No, he's surely from Pakistan.
Excellent. Sister Roshan, if I want to say originally, he is from Pakistan, how would you say that? Without
Huwa min al-Pakistan.
who I'm in Pakistan. The reason why I'm practicing this is to remember that if it's detached, it'll be huwa min Pakistan. And if it's surely, then it becomes innahu min Pakistana.
Right.
Brilliant. Agha Hassan Ali, can you read the Mudarris sentence? Al-Mudarris, inna sa'ataka.
Inna sa'ataka jamilatun ya Hashimun.
Ya Hisham. Ya Hashimu. Sorry, my mistake.
Hashimun. Surely your watch is beautiful.
Yep. Aminal Yabana here.
Yabani here. Is it from Japan?
Sister Huma.
La innaha min al-Hindi.
Surely, translation?
Yeah, no. It is surely it is from India.
Excellent. Sister Tahira, how would you say it is from, she is from India or it is from India without surely? Sister Tahira?
sorry. لا هي من الباكستان. Sorry. لا هي من الهندي.
Excellent. Sister Agha Hasanali, Al-Mudarris, Aghaliyatun?
غالية هي أم رخيصة.
Mhm.
Is it expensive or is it cheap?
Yeah, so here you see the word ghaliyatun is coming, then the pronoun here is coming just before Ghaliyatun here, rakhisatun. Correct. Sister Huma.
إنها رخيصة جدا. Surely it is very expensive.
Continue.
إنها بمائة روبية فقط. Surely it is 100 rupees.
Excellent. Only. Sister Shabnam.
كم أخا كم أخا كم أخا لك يا هاشم. How much?
How many?
How many? أخا لك. How many? I'm not sure what أخا لك.
Akhad means brothers.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. How many brothers do you have, Hashim? Oh, Hashim.
Sister Huma.
لي ثلاثة إخوة.
Sister Tahira. Jazakallah. Translation. Translate. Sorry, my mistake.
For me, 3 brothers.
Sister Tahira. Got a question for you.
Yes.
Why is it thalathatu? Why I cannot say thalathu ikhwatin? Why is it thalathatu ikhwatin?
Because kullu jameen muannath. when something is I just learned that when something is غير آكل,
Nope.
then
Nope. It's all about the ma'dud. It's about ma'dud. Thalathu and thalah. So if it was 3 sisters, I would say thalathu akhawatin. But what does
okay. It's that zawj rule that you told us, the couple rule.
yes? What is that rule?
That if the noun is masculine,
Yep.
the other will be feminine.
So here I'm going to deliberately cause you some problems. Ikhwatin has a ta marbuta. So this seems like a twin. So it seems
Yeah,
2 females together here. What's happening here?
because this is a masculine noun. We have to remember ikhwatun, like, and also fatun, fityatun, I think.
No, ikhwatin has a ta marbuta. The plural has a ta marbuta. So why are we using thalathatu?
Ikhwatu has a ta marbuta, and why is it talat?
Anyone can answer the question if anyone knows the answer.
Because ikhwatun is masculine, Sheikh, and
Yes, it's
so
masculine, but the word has a ta marbuta at the end.
oh, that's how we have to remember. That's how it is.
Nope, that's not the
It could
answer.
also be ikwanun, right?
Correct, but that's not the answer yet. There's something else. I said something in book 2. Whenever a noun plural comes with a ta marbuta, that does not govern the numbers, whether they become feminine or masculine. It's always what? Does anyone remember?
Oh, the singular. You have to remember
Exactly.
the singular.
Exactly, the singular. Because the singular of ikhwatun is akhun. Akhun is a noun which does not contain a ta marbuta. So that's the reason why, despite the plural having a ta marbuta, we use thalathatu ikhwatin.
So you always have to go to the
Original.
the
Singular.
Singular.
Yes. Is that so? So this is a refreshment from book 2 itself.
Right.
Okay, is that clear now?
Yeah, thank you.
Continue, Sister Huma. Al-mud'a tullabun.
الطلاب هم. Are they students?
Sister Tahira, answer.
لا إنهم تجار. No, they are merchants.
Surely they are merchants, correct? So
Oh,
here,
sorry. Indeed, surely they are merchants. Yeah.
okay, tell me now here, sister Tahira, in this sentence, where is the ism of inna and where is the khabar?
Okay, the ism of inna is hum.
Excellent,
Huma, and the khabar is tujarun.
excellent, brilliant.
Okay.
Sister Huma, continue.
Wakam Ukhtan Laka. How many sisters do you have?
Sister Roshan. Sister Roshan.
No. Li arba'u akhawatin. I have 4 sisters.
Sister Shabnam, why is it arba'u? Why can I not say arba'atu akhawatin?
Because ukhtan is 4 girls.
Yep.
No, right?
Arba is 4,
akhawat.
right?
Yes, arba. It becomes masculine when it's more than 2. So because the
No.
girls, sorry, the other one.
No, why is it not arba'atu? Why is it arba'u? That's the question.
Because it's girls. When it's girls, it's opposite to have numbers as masculine. And when if it's masculine, it would have arba'atun.
Correct.
Akhawat. Right?
Correct. Sister Huma, continue, and then I'll ask Sister Agha Hassan Ali then. So Sister Huma, read the next one.
Afil Hindi Hunna Alan. Are they in India now?
Agha Hassan Ali.
لا إنهن هنا بالمدينة المنورة مع أبي وأمي. No, surely they are from.
No, Huna means here. Surely they are here.
Surely what?
Huna means here. The word Huna means here. Hunaka means there. And Hunandika means over there. Huna means here. The word Huna.
Okay. Surely they are here.
Yep.
بالمدينة المنورة.
Mm-hmm.
They are in Medina.
Mm-hmm.
Ma abi wa ummi.
Excellent.
My father and my mother.
Excellent. And Sister Huma, final question. Al-Mudarris.
At-Talibatun Hunna. Are they all students?
Hassan Ali.
لا إنهن مدرسات بالمدرسة ثانوية. ثانوية.
Correct.
No, they إنهن they surely they are the teachers.
Yep.
بالمدرسة in the school of is it elementary school?
Thanawi means secondary.
Secondary school.
Excellent. Now the question is, why is it bil madrasati athanawiyati? Why is the word athanawiyati getting a kasra as well?
It's mudaf ilay. Sorry.
No, Agha Hassan Ali, is it mudaf ilay, as Sister Shabnam is saying, which is incorrect.
No, actually, it's adjective describing the school. Sorry, I forget it.
Why is it adjective? Why? What is the sign for you to know it's an adjective and it's not mudaf ilay? Anyone?
Because they both have al in front of it.
Correct.
And the gender?
And the gender as well, and also the harakat as well. Right, okay. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ali Muhammad ajil farjim. Hassan Ali, you have to go to open the Jum'ah Masjid, yes?
Yes, I have to be there now.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm ending the session now. So inshallah, I hope today's session for just a lesson. It was enjoyable, not too difficult.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. It was good.
Okay, so
It was difficult. Sheikh, it's
Sheikh.
not difficult for you, but it is. But
It was
it's a good
enjoyable,
lesson.
but
Thank you
difficult.
so much.
okay, you're welcome.
Very
So,
enjoyable.
so inshallah, there's a few more things I need to cover in this lesson. Ana uhibbuka kathira. That is something I'll be focusing next week on. I haven't taught you that, and I have to dissect this sentence. So inshallah, I will dissect that next week. Al-Hasan Ali, bismillah, you can leave, and inshallah, I will continue next week on this as well, inshallah. So do the exercises if you can.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma kulli waliyaka al-hujjat ibn al-Hasan. صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك توءا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم.
جزاك الله جزاك اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. So inshallah, iltimas dua, and I'll send you some things about ana uhibbuka kathira in the group so that you can review it, and inshallah next week in lesson I will go through that and dissect that, and inshallah do some verb conjugation and other things as well, inshallah. So any questions before we leave?
Sheikh, just one request. I always get lost with.
Sorry, Sheikh, I have to go.
No problem. Iltimas dua.
Alaikum.
Yes, Shabman.
If you can, I always get mixed up with the terms, like with the accusative, nominative, and genitive. If you have something that shows, I get all mature.
I'll send that across to you now. I've got a handout here, which is a basic one, and it will make things clear for you.
Yeah, I think I need to memorize because I really get lost there.
That's fine, I'll do that now.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any questions from anyone else?
Sheikh, excuse me, can you send us an example or two from that? The Muhammadun becomes Muhammad.
Yeah, that's fine.
From the Quran?
Yeah, I'll send you the examples of that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's not an issue. Okay, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Jazakallah, and it's good to see everyone back in class.
Thank
so,
you,
iltimas dua, and inshallah, I'll see you next week, the same time, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you very much, Sheikh.
Thank you so much.
Iltimas dua fi amanillah.